Welcome back. You may be in a position where for some reason your Xbox is not turning on. Now, whether you have an Xbox One, Xbox Series X or S, this can happen for a couple of different reasons, but let me break down some of the most common ones. The very first thing I would recommend doing is to check the power adapter, the power supply of your specific console. Now, this is one of the most common things that I've seen time and time again that can actually go ahead and, make your Xbox seem like it's faulty or seem like it's not functioning. What you need to do is check that power supply and make sure it's even plugged in properly. Make sure the outlet is working fine. And essentially, that's the main thing you want to check. If that isn't working, then your whole entire console is not going to power on. It doesn't matter if you follow all these other steps. You need to make sure that the power supply is functional and everything is good. On top of that, you want to go ahead and make sure that where you're inputting it into the Xbox, that it's fully plugged in. Sometimes people don't plug it in all the way. They just kind of put it in like halfway. You need to kind of push it in there, have it, sit there for a second, and then try turning on the Xbox. Most of the time, this is probably the issue. I've seen this time and time again in my life with so many different devices, even beyond just an Xbox. And this is essentially the easiest way to go ahead and fix this. If this is not working, or let's say you have a power supply that does have a light on it and you can verify that the outlet works and everything, at this point, I would probably recommend going ahead and unplugging everything from the Xbox. This includes accessories, controllers, any adapters. You want to unplug everything from your specific Xbox and just let it sit there for like a couple of minutes. You don't want to touch it. You don't want to try plugging it in and plugging it out. You just want to kind of let it sit there for a couple of minutes and see how things go. Sometimes, a lot of power is drawn from, other accessories and everything, and it makes starting up your Xbox a little bit more of a process. So at this point, once you unplug everything, you want to go ahead and just plug in the specific adapter. You just want to put that into the back, plug it in, and then you want to try turning on the Xbox again. Sometimes this will actually end up probably fixing the issue as long as the power supply works and everything. And you will probably end up seeing that the Xbox is turning on and you'll pretty much be good to go. Now again, this one is a little bit more of a stretch, but if you have a lot of accessories plugged in that draw a lot of power, this can actually make your Xbox not turn on because it's just giving too much power to the accessories and not to the actual vitals of the console. So once you go ahead and plug it in and everything's working, the Xbox turned on and everything, you want to plug everything back in and then you'll pretty much be set and good to go. Now, if your Xbox is still not turning on as of this point, I would probably recommend contacting Microsoft and having them either send you a box that you can send them back to console or however it goes between them. But getting on contact support with Microsoft is probably the best way to go. If you try these things and if you tried a couple other things and it's still not working, I would imagine it's probably a power supply issue. So if you get another power supply or power cord, it may end up working too, who knows? But that's essentially what I would recommend doing in this specific case. If you guys have any other questions or anything like that, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count. So it means so much for you guys to hit that. Also check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my other channels. More importantly, everything also of every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.